right, so hello everyone. Welcome back to Soothe the Season. This is 25 days of breathwork for grief and stress during the holiday season. My name is Addie and I will be leading you through your breath session tonight. So tonight our breath session is going to be super simple and we are simply just going to be holding space to breathe. We will not be using any type of manipulative or conscious breath technique tonight. This is simply just going to be a breath awareness, checking in with yourself, and really just giving yourself the space that you might need to hold for yourself in case you've been experiencing a heavy level of stress and or grief over the last little while. So this is our 23rd day here tonight. We have 2 more days left of Soothe the Season, and I really hope that this breathwork journey has been something that has introduced you to a unique tool that you always have at your disposal that can really help you with your stress, your grief, and your anxiety levels. I have made it a mission and a pact that in 2025, we are breathing. Ladies, women, Black women, those of us on a healing journey, those of us on a self-discovery journey, those of us that are stepping into our soft era, we're going to be breathing. And so I thank you for being here with me. I thank you for holding space and holding space for yourself. And so we'll go ahead and simply just get started. This is going to be really quick tonight. It is Christmas Eve here. I am in Cali. It's about 11:30 at night right now. For the first time, I am done with everything that I have to do. We are not going all out in my family this year. We lost a significant loved one to our family. It's been 2 years now, and so the holidays have not quite been the same. And that is okay. I am learning to recreate new things for myself and for my family. And so that being said, our theme for tonight is reconnecting with myself. Reconnecting with myself. A lot of times when we are stressed, when we are over the top, when we are knee deep in grief, when there is just a lot going on surrounding our lives, sometimes it's hard to stop and check in. It's hard to stop and see how you're doing. It's hard to stop and take those moments to observe what our feeling space is like, what our inner space is like. And when it comes to health and wellness, being healthy and being whole means checking in with all those parts of the self. We can be really disconnected, especially from the neck down, and completely out of our bodies when so much is going on. It keeps us in a headspace and in a thought loop. And so reconnecting with myself is a really good mantra for tonight. And keep that in mind for tomorrow and for the remainder of this journey too. Our theme, our mantra tonight is I reconnect with my true self with every breath. So with every breath, I reconnect with my true self. And so we'll go ahead, and if you are seated, you can sit up nice and tall and straight. If you're already laying down for the night, that is beautiful. I encourage you to stay lying down. And you can go ahead and bring your gaze, lower your gaze, or you can completely close your eyes. And we'll just begin to bring ourselves into the awareness, bringing ourselves into the awareness of our breath. So without changing anything about the way that you're breathing, I just want you to start to observe the breath. Where is our breath? Are we chest breathing? Are our breaths shallow and short? Are they nice and long and deep? Do we find that we are breathing and the shoulders are rising first? We're breathing and the chest is rising first? Or are we taking deep breaths into our belly? And so you don't have to change anything about how you're breathing. We're just simply observing what that looks like. And checking in with the body. We'll just take a short body scan here. So we'll bring that awareness to the top of the head, checking in with the head. And not just the physical, but also checking in with the inner self. So checking in with our thoughts, with our mental, with our mind. Like what is going on in your mind, in your thoughts. And we'll bring that awareness into the face, so into the physicality, the physical body. The places where we tend to store and hold tension would be here in the forehead, between the brows. So just bringing the awareness to that area. Are we holding any stress and any tension? Are we tight? We bring that awareness down into the jaws. Are your jaws clenched and tight, or are they nice and loose and relaxed? And we'll bring that awareness down into the neck, into the shoulders. And just taking an observation, taking notice of anywhere where you might be storing. And what we want to do if you do feel like you're storing. Say you check in with your neck and you feel like, oh shit, my neck like this, my neck feels pretty tight right here. This is where now you offer remedy to yourself, okay? So when we're breathing, you want to breathe and you want to see and energetically send that breath in on the inhale to that area, imagining that area just filling with cleansing breath. And then as you release, you want to be able to soften in the body. So if you're storing tension in your forehead, then as you exhale, you want to be able to sort of like soften the face out. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Okay? And so we're not going to do any breath manipulation tonight. We've worked on multiple different breathwork techniques over the last 23 days, but tonight we are just going to hold space to sit in and breathe. I don't know what your day might look like tomorrow for those of you that might be experiencing high levels of stress, and especially for those that are grieving. The holidays can be a really rough time, and the day can really be filled with like ups and downs and some weird ass waves. You never really fully know what's going to happen or what's going to come up for you. So I want you to know that sitting and just being with the breath is an option to just keep yourself calm, to bring your energy down. If at any point during your day, maybe some of you are going to be out with family or visiting people, maybe some of you are going to have to, fake the funk a little bit or be around people that you may not normally want to spend your day with, or, anything that tends to pull you out of your peaceful space. I encourage you to find solace and find comfort in your breath. Just coming back to the breath. And so the only thing that I will invite you to do at this time for the next 3 minutes is to deepen your breath. So we're not doing psychological sigh. We don't have to. This is however you want to do it, but we will be taking that breath in and out through the nose. Okay? And so I invite you to deepen your breath, lower your gaze, close your eyes. And we will sit and we will hold space for our breath for 3 minutes. Inhaling in, make sure you're breathing deep into the belly, belly rises. And you'll exhale, belly falls. And if possible, you want to attempt to make that exhale longer than the inhale. And we'll breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath, we're going to breathe in. We're going to pull as much air in as we can. So breathe in and up, in, and hold. 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 And nice deep exhale, sigh it out. And as you take your next inhale, take it slow. Take that next exhale slow. And as your breath begins to return to a normal rhythm, to a normal flow, we'll simply just check in again. And sometimes 3 minutes of breath, it's the magic number. And then sometimes maybe you need 6 minutes of breath, or maybe 9 minutes of breath. But I encourage you to just check in, go back into that body scan, go back into those areas that hold the tension, and just see if you feel softer, if you feel more relaxed, if you feel more calm, if you feel more regulated. And we simply just observe the space and know that the breath is always an anchor that you can return to at any time. You can breathe anytime. So we are reconnecting to ourselves with every breath. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday. And maybe, for those of you that might be in grief, it's not a happy holiday. And I also want to acknowledge that that is also perfectly okay. Whatever you are feeling and whatever you are moving through right now at this time, it's all okay. So we have 2 more days left. Thank you guys for joining me here tonight for Soothe the Season. This is day 23 of our 25-day breathwork journey. I will see you guys tomorrow at some time again for another round. If you are just now popping in, or if you came in kind of late and you want to replay this video or visit any of the days that we've done so far, all of the videos are available on my YouTube channel. Link for that is in my bio, and there's a full playlist with the entire Soothe the Seasons catalog. So thank you guys for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a wonderful morning. For those that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If it's not a happy Christmas, it's all good. Don't forget to breathe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.